Why is my natural hair strong?
Hey, it's me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Susan. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is another episode of Natural Hair Talks. Yes, we are going to be answering one of the numerous questions I get concerning natural hair. So if you're interested, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it, okay? Today's question we'll be answering is, why is my natural hair strong? This person is asking, why is her natural hair strong? And I'm guessing from her question, her hair is very thick, very coarse. Combing it is difficult, managing it is difficult. I'm here to answer this question now. As a natural girly, especially if your hair is a type 4 hair, you need hydration. Honestly, you need moisture and hydration. The only reason why your hair is strong, the only reason why your hair feels very dry and brittle is because your hair is lacking moisture and hydration. Your hair needs to stay moisturized and hydrated almost every time. That's the way your hair can flourish, that's the way your hair can bloom, that's the way your hair can grow very well. If your hair is dry, it means you are stripping away all the nutrients. There's no nutrients in your hair, there's no oil, there's no moisture. Your hair is just dry. It's going to become so strong and it's going to break. As we all know, guys, whenever we have talks like this, we talk about the causes before talking about the solution. So now let's talk about the reasons why your natural hair feels strong or dry, whatever the case may be. The first reason is that you don't know your hair type. Yes, I'm not talking my hair is type 4A hair, or my hair is type 4B, or my hair is type 4C. What's the texture of your hair? What's the porosity of your hair? Do you know all these things? These are what will make you know how well to take care of your hair. Now, I got you as always. I have a detailed video talking about your hair coil pattern, your hair texture, your hair porosity. I'm going to leave a link to that video up here. Please, before you finish this video, go and watch it. It's a detailed video telling you ways you can identify your hair texture, your hair coil pattern, and your hair porosity. Identifying these will help you know how well and how best to take care of your hair. Okay, guys, please, if you can hear any sound, the fan is on and it's facing me directly. This light emits heat to an extent, and the weather in Lagos is very hot, so please and please bear with me on the sound. The next reason why your hair feels strong or dry is because you're always leaving your hair out. Yes, I know we want to flaunt our natural hair, I know we want to style it anyhow we like, but sis, please and please, your hair needs to stay healthy. If you know you want to flaunt it, you have to flaunt it well. And when you are flaunting it, don't flaunt it often. You can have your hair out today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. After 3 days, tuck it in, please. Tuck it, especially now that we are getting to the harmattan season. Leaving your hair out is so bad because your hair is just going to get dry. If you do a moisture routine now, or you moisturize your hair, or you apply some form of moisturizer or hydration to your hair before you step outside and your hair is out, the weather is just going to suck out all the nutrients in your hair, and when you come back your hair will be dry and stiff. You don't want that. So minimize the way you wear your hair out. I know we want to flaunt our hair, but minimize it. You can wear your hair out today or tomorrow, third day. After the third day, please tuck it in. Okay, and there are various ways to style your natural hair. I'm your plug in case you're looking for ways to style your natural hair. I have beautiful videos showing you how I style my natural hair that are easy, low manipulation styles. So just click on this playlist here and you find a list of hair tutorials that you can check out and try out. Okay, the third reason why your hair feels dry and brittle or strong is because your wash day routine is not complete. Your wash day routine is not complete. Yes, you don't just get into the shower and you apply shampoo on your hair, you wash it, apply conditioner, rinse it off and come outside. You're not doing your hair any good if that's the steps that you take. You need to have a very good wash day routine, step by step, step by step. There are steps you should take in your wash day routine that will help make your hair hydrated, soften your hair, your natural hair, make your curls pop. Once your hair is soft, let me tell you, once your hair is soft, moisturized, your curls are going to pop and your hair is going to shine. If your wash day routine does not involve steps that leave your hair hydrated, moisturized, defines your curl pattern, your wash day routine is incomplete. I have a detailed wash day routine here on my YouTube channel. I'm going to link it up here again and in the description box. So please do well to check it out. It has step by step from pre-poo to shampooing to deep conditioning to moisture routine. All of that you're going to find in that video. So please do well to check it out. It's going to be helpful. Trust me, guys. It's going to be helpful. And if you follow that routine in that video, you are going to train your hair to be very soft, moisturized, and hydrated. The next reason why your hair feels strong, dry, and brittle is that you are not stretching your hair out. Yes, I know what you mean. I don't mean using heat. You don't have to stretch your hair all the time using heat. And if you want to use heat, make sure you're using a heat protectant, okay? There are styles that will keep your hair stretched, like mini twists, braids, like mini braids, mini twists, mini braids, cornrows. This will keep your hair stretched. And once your hair is stretched, it is free from every tangle. If you have a natural hair, you know that you have a curl pattern. As long as you have a natural hair, you have a curl pattern. So if you're wearing your hair out and you're not leaving it in protective styles that will leave your hair stretched or keep your hair stretched, you are just going to make room for tangles. Like, you need to make sure that your curls are stretched once in a while so that there's not going to be any intertwining going on. Your curls are not going to intertwine with each other, and when your curls intertwine with each other, combing it out is going to be a problem. It requires patience to comb and detangle it out. And I know most of you don't have patience. That's why you're saying your hair is strong. Because when it's time to comb your hair now, you just trick the comb here and you meanwhile you're supposed to start combing from your ends carefully to your roots. And you should not be combing your hair if your hair is dry. If you're watching me and you do this, change your ways. Yes, change your ways. You should not, and I repeat, please guys, you should not be combing your hair or detangling your hair when it's dry. You need some form of moisture. You need either water, leave-in conditioner, whatever you have. Make sure that your hair is wet or damp. It doesn't have to be soaking wet, but make sure your hair is damp enough before you take a brush or a comb or your fingers. Just make sure that before you detangle your hair or comb your hair is damp, your hair is not dry, because that's where the problem comes from. Lastly, the reason why your hair feels dry and strong is you probably are using your hair oils the wrong way. Now, let me tell you guys, hair oils are not moisturizers, they are sealants. I repeat, hair oils are not moisturizers, they are sealants. So imagine your hair is dry and you go ahead to apply oil thinking you're moisturizing your hair. No, you're sealing in that dryness that you have on your hair, which is very bad. So before you go in with oil needs to be the last stage in your moisture routine. Oil or any form of grease needs to be the last stage in your moisture routine. Before you go in with oil or any form of grease, make sure that you have added any form of liquid to your hair that will add as a moisturizer before you go in with oil. Oil is a sealant. So when your hair is moisturized, you seal that moisture in with your oil. Don't apply oil to your dry hair. Oil are meant for your scalp. If you want to apply oil to your hair strands, make sure that your hair is moisturized before you go in with oil. Oil needs to be the final stage of your moisture routine, okay? Now that we have listed out the causes of our hair being dry or the causes of your hair being dry, let's get into ways we can incorporate moisture and hydration to our natural hair, because the only solution to dry, strong, brittle hair is moisture and hydration. So how do we incorporate moisture and hydration into our natural hair? Let's talk about it. Now guys, there are various ways to incorporate or add moisture to your natural hair to keep your natural hair moisturized and hydrated, so your natural hair is soft and very easy to manage. The first on my list is pre-poo. Yes, like I said in the courses, you probably don't have a complete natural hair wash day routine. That's why your hair is dry. So maybe you just do wash, condition, and you rinse and get out of the shower. It's incomplete. So you need to add pre-poo to your wash day routine. Pre-poo is the step before your shampoo. Pre-poo, that's pre-shampoo. Pre-poo is the step before shampooing. This will help soften your hair. It will help detangle your hair before shampooing. It will just help protect your hair so that when you shampoo your hair, very important. Depending on the kind of pre-poo you use, the pre-poo I recommend, if you're an OG hair, the pre-poo I recommend is aloe vera gel and flaxseed gel. These two, you can use them separately with any oil of your choice, or you can mix them together depending. They are both hydrating and they are great for your natural hair. I have a video showing you how I made my flaxseed gel. I'm going to link it up here, and it's also going to be in the description box, so please do well to check it out. Anything you are looking for, any video I mentioned here as reference, is all going to be linked in the description box, so you should check it out. Okay, so pre-poo, try pre-poo. Try pre-pooing your hair before shampoo. The shampoo does not strip out all the nutrients from your natural hair, if that makes sense. Pre-poo is just to protect your hair from the harsh effects of shampooing, because sometimes you might be using a shampoo that is not sulfate free, and shampoos that are not sulfate free have the tendency to strip your natural hair of nutrients and leaving your hair dry. But when you do a pre-poo before shampooing, it makes your shampooing easier. It makes your shampooing have less negative effect on your natural hair. So try pre-poo today. I recommend, I advise, I support, I endorse. Try pre-poo. The next way to incorporate moisture and hydration to your natural hair is making sure you are using a deep conditioner or a hair mask. Still on the same course, incomplete wash day routine. Your wash day routine should be pre-poo, shampoo, condition, or deep conditioning. You can use a conditioner, you can use a deep conditioner, you can use a hair mask, whatever you have at that moment, but make sure you always use a deep conditioner. You can even skip a conditioner or use your conditioner as a deep conditioner. That's if that conditioner can be used as a deep conditioner. Please check that. I highly recommend to always deep condition your hair on every wash day. It makes a lot of difference. Deep conditioning softens your hair, just like the name implies, condition. It conditions your hair. Your hair is like taming your hair from being so strong and brittle, giving your hair the TLC, the love, tenderness that it deserves. There are different kind of deep conditioners or hair masks. There are moisturizing deep conditioners, there are protein based deep conditioners. These are like repair deep conditioners. Now, if you have dry hair, you need to stay away from anything that has protein, or at least reduce anything that has protein, like relating to your hair. Not eating, or you can eat protein. I'm not stopping you from eating protein, but anything that has high protein, reduce it. So stop using conditioners, deep conditioners that say protein treatment. Any conditioner or deep conditioner that has anything to do with repair protein, stay away from it or reduce it. Make sure you have a good balance between your protein treatment and your moisture treatment. For someone who has dry hair, make sure you are using a moisturizing deep conditioner. You can even use, there are shampoos that are hydrating shampoos, but if you are the type that is prone to dandruff like me, you always want to wash your hair with anti-dandruff shampoo, and anti-dandruff shampoos are usually harsh to the natural hair because they are trying to wash off all the flakes and get rid of build up product build up on your hair. So you are most likely to use anti-dandruff shampoo. And when you're using anti-dandruff shampoo, make sure the next thing you are going in with is a hydrating deep conditioner or hydrating hair mask. There are various types. I'm going to share a video of my favorite hair masks here on YouTube. So if you're interested, stay tuned. It's going to come up very soon. The next way to keep your hair moisturized and hydrated is having a moisture routine. Yes, guys, it's not all about just washing your hair, conditioning it, or if you go a step further to do what I said, pre-poo, shampoo, deep conditioning, then you get your hair done. No, you need to have a moisture routine. Now, a moisture routine is where you set out time, just like your skincare and self-care. You set out a day and a time and say, on this particular day, I'm going to moisturize my hair. Now, depending on your hair type, your coil pattern, your hair texture, your hair porosity, there are two types of moisture routine. So we have the LOC method and we have the LCO method. Now I'm going to explain them. LCO, so L means liquid or leave-in, cream and oil. So these are the things you need to moisturize your hair. Now, depending on your hair type, hair texture and hair porosity, you can either go for LCO, that's liquid, cream and oil, or LOC, liquid, oil and cream, depending on your hair texture, hair type, hair coil pattern, hair porosity. This is where you have to refer to knowing your hair type, your hair texture and your hair porosity. That video is already linked up here and in the description box, so please do well to check it out in case you don't know or you can't identify your hair type, your hair texture, your hair porosity. This will help you know the best moisture routine to take, either to go with the LCO method or to go with the LOC method. Me personally, I go with the LCO method because of my hair type and my hair porosity. And having a moisture routine is not something you do every day, so don't be scared. Just as you have time set aside or days set aside for wash days, that's how it's supposed to be with your moisture routine. Me personally, I moisturize my hair every 3 days. So now that my hair is out like this and is in a ball, it's going to stay like this for the next 1 week. Then I wash off the gel and do a moisture routine. But ever since, I've just been packing my hair out without having it in a bun, like without having it in this slick bun, having gel, I've just been packing it. What I do is I do my moisture routine today, then after 3 days I go in again to repeat that same moisture routine. So once I do my moisture routine today, my hair stays hydrated for the next 3 days before it starts feeling dry. Sometimes if your moisture routine is very good, your hair can stay moisturized for 1 week and you don't have to like comb your hair or touch your hair or over manipulate your hair and your ends are tucked in. Your moisture routine can last you up to 1 week, depending on the kind of moisture routine you have and the products in your moisture routine. So please make sure you have a moisture routine. If you don't have a moisture routine, today is the day for you to start having a moisture routine. Okay, the next way to leave your hair hydrated and moisturized is incorporating hydrating liquid into your natural hair routine in whatever way you like, either through pre-poo, through deep conditioning or through your moisture routine. Just make sure that you are incorporating hydrating liquid. Now, here are some of the hydrating liquids I recommend: aloe vera gel or aloe vera juice, flaxseed gel or okra, rose water, glycerin, and there's one last one, fenugreek water. Yes, fenugreek has sleep, so it's very hydrating. So these are the liquids I recommend to add to your natural hair routine in one way or the other, either pre-pooing, deep conditioning, or in your moisture routine. It can be the liquid in your moisture routine, but make sure you are adding hydrating liquids to your natural hair routine. Okay, another way to incorporate hydration into your natural hair that I personally love and I highly recommend is shower detangling. The best and the greatest of all hydration is water. So staying under a running shower and detangling your hair is the best way to get the most hydration during your wash day routine. I do that, I love it, and I highly recommend. That way your hair is detangled nicely. Like your curl pattern are going to be defined. The water is going to soak. There's no, if you have high porosity or low porosity and you say my hair does not absorb water, there's no way that you are doing shower detangle and your hair will not absorb water. It's definitely going to absorb a lot of liquid. So doing shower detangling during your wash days are very good. I highly recommend. You can do that, get out of the shower, your hair is still damp. You don't even have to add any liquid like to start your moisture routine. You can just go in with your cream or your leave-in conditioner and you seal that moisture with oil. Your hair is going to stay moisturized, your hair is going to stay bouncy. When your hair is moisturized, that's when you twist it and you have juicy and bouncy twist. If you want to have that, make sure you are ending your wash day with shower detangling and you are starting your moisture routine with your hair already damp and detangled from your shower routine. Try shower detangling and come and tell me in the comment section. I'm waiting for you. Also guys, you need to have a balance with the way you use your hair tea, especially hair teas like clove and green tea. They have the ability to dry your hair out. So if you are using them, make sure that you are following it up with a good moisturizer or a good moisture routine, just so that your hair is not getting dry and strong over time. And if you are using things like clove, like you just have clove or you're using clove and rosemary, there's no other thing in it that is capable of leaving your hair hydrated. Make sure that you're not doing it every day. You can do a challenge and do like 14 days challenge and see the result, but after that make sure you reduce it to every other day, so you can do today and take like 2 days break and do it the next day, so that your hair is not getting dry over time. You can even use that as liquid in your moisture routine. That I highly recommend, because when you do it today, you're not going to do it till after 3 days, and your hair is still going to stay moisturized from using like a leave-in conditioner or a cream or a hair butter, and you seal all of that with oil. Your hair is going to stay moisturized. The nutrients in the clove that strengthens hair is not going to be so powerful that it makes your hair very strong and hard, because the moisturizing routine you have is going to balance it out. Okay, so make sure you have a balance with the way you use your hair teas, especially your herbal hair teas like clove and green tea. Have a balance, don't do it every day please. That's probably the reason why your hair feels strong and dry. You just spray your clove water on your hair and you go. There's no leave-in conditioner, there's no butter, there's no oil to seal all of that, and it's going to make your hair dry and strong. To incorporate hydration to your natural hair, make sure that you are using humectants. What are humectants? Humectants are liquids or ingredients that have the ability to draw moisture from outside to your hair. Now we have humectants that are film forming ones. Now these humectants, they don't only have the ability to draw moisture from outside to your hair, they also have a way of forming a barrier around your hair to prevent your hair from drying out. That's prevent the weather from drying and stripping out the nutrients in your natural hair. So make sure you use film forming humectants like aloe vera and flaxseed. These two are humectants with film forming agents in them. So please and please, if you follow these steps, trust me, you're going to have soft, manageable, easy to style, easy to detangle, easy to comb, easy to wear natural hair that won't give you headache when you're combing it, that won't feel strong and stresses you out. Please and please make sure you're incorporating moisture and hydration to your natural hair routine one way or the other. And if you follow these steps that I have listed, you're going to have a healthy natural hair. Okay, so I hope you guys liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope I answered your question. If you have any more questions, please leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to check it out. That's the end of this video guys. I will see you guys in the next episode of Natural Hair Talks. Bye guys.